Welcome to a new video on the channel Uniques. Today we're going to go through a 10 card battle of some of our favourite cards. This video is acting as a prelim towards our next video, which is going to be our entire collection for 2025. The goal of this really is to capture what we currently have now, and then at the end of 2026, what we have bought, what we've lost, the acquisitions. I think it's going to be really nice for us to look back on this and yourselves to see hopefully how the channel grows over the next 12 months. We've got the cards that we're going to be going through. I may have made a mistake and left half of my cards at home. Jack, do you have anything to say?
Yes, I do. I just want to let you guys know on a little secret that me and Bouj have found. There's an awesome website called Crazy Cards. It is a brand new website that launched about a month ago. And what they're specialized in is awesome cards such as these for very good price, very cheap as well. I picked up this Bonnet that came out in 2007. Very awesome. I picked that up for £1.75 and the market is about, £6, and it's very fair on the conditions as well. Also picked up this Palkia Level X, one of my favorites from when I was a little kid. Picked this up for, I think £7, and on market it's worth a lot more in the condition as well. So if you guys want some good deals on some good Pokemon cards, make sure you go to crazycards.com. We'll link it in the description. And if you do buy any cards from him, please leave a review and say that Jack and Bouj sent you. And hopefully we can work with them in the future. Maybe get a little affiliate code.
Hopefully so. The goal of this video is kind of like a top trumps almost way. We're going to give you a little bit of history and heritage on the cards. We have a few categories. We're going to put them on the screen now. You'll see some categories that we've got. With that being said, let's go!
Let's go! Yeah, I cash this bitch in a card. Coming in at number 10 is the Morty's Conviction. I love this card. I packed it myself. The story behind this card, I actually had two Temporal Forces ETBs. I had them sealed for about 2 months. We have a video in the backlog, don't we, that we need to edit still. I had two of them and we cracked open one of them and I didn't get nada from it. When I got home from Bouj's, I opened up the other one. I wanted to open it.
He was in a DJ mood.
Yeah, I cracked this open with my partner and we managed to pull this awesome card. Market is around £40. I think it's because of the Gengar. You can see Gengar right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love this card, man. And who loves Gengar? I love Gengar. Leave a comment if you love Gengar.
Returning that on my side, this was actually opened. This was opened in a pack at Famous Collectibles. And I think this was one of the first packs I had got getting back into Pokemon again. It's from the Obsidian Flame and it's an SIR. The card is Gita. The texture on the card is absolutely phenomenal. You have all the rainbow pearlescent going on the side. Gita, I don't know which Pokemon she is from, which game or generation. I'm in love with this card. As it goes without saying, it is such a nice card. Any of you watching this video are anime watchers, this type of card here, it has so much heritage in the way it's created and it's just the artwork. This is a strong number 10 for me. Some nice cards don't need to cost lots of money.
We want you to go on the comments now and we want you to pick which one of these trainer cards would you pick. And yeah, leave a comment and we want to hear from you. Lovely.
So let's go for Diamond Pearl era. Do you have any of those?
I've got Diamond and Pearl era.
This next card here is something I had opened when I was a young Bouj. This card is a really special card. One of the first nice cards I had opened. The card is the Diamond and Pearl era Gengar. I love the Starry Night in the background, and this card for me, genuinely such a beautiful card. I didn't realize when I was going through the initial price charting and adding everything up, this card's actually made some good headway over the last year. I think it is £30 to £40 right now. I'd never sell this card. I think I'm gonna take this to the grave.
I rate it. So mine's strictly not Diamond and Pearl.
Okay.
But you'll get the connection, and if you're a fan of Pokemon, you know why. It is the Dawn from Diamond and Pearl, the series. This card has no need for an introduction. We all know what this card is. My friend, my brother, Bouj packed this live. I actually bought it off him for a very good price. I've been watching Pokemon all my life. Not so recently, but Diamond and Pearl era especially. Dawn's always been, the main girl that I kind of rated. And yeah, I just thought, this is gonna be sick. I needed this. When I saw Phantasmal Flames drop, I was like, I need this card. And he pulled it.
It dawned on him. I completely agree with him. It is such a nice card. He was saying beforehand that this is one of the only cards that he kind of really wants to pull today. It's a part of both of our childhood. Can't complain. What do you think? Who would you vote for in the comments for number 9 to win? We have a Gengar or we have the Dawn?
Dawn, obviously, man. Obviously.
All right.
So with this card is an IR from the Twilight Masquerade set. It needs no introduction. It's one of the most famous Pokemon out there. People love it. And that is the Eevee. I love this card so much. The backstory behind this, I actually had my own Pokemon thing going on Instagram.
It must be a year ago now.
I spoke about how I wanted to do this like Pokemon themed Instagram channel where I'll go and do some vlog style content and open some packs. And she actually bought me a booster box of Twilight Masquerade before the Pokemon boom, and it was actually affordable. And I cracked it open. I didn't really know much about Pokemon cards recently. I pulled this and I didn't really get gassed. Because I didn't understand how much value there was in this card, and I googled it like a couple weeks later and it was like 50 quid. It's down now, I think it's like 30 to 40.
But that's a generational card.
But this card, man, it's beautiful. We've got about 8 Eevees. I think each Eevee signifies evolution.
Yep.
I'm just very happy I packed this. This is going to be a sought after card soon. No doubt about it.
Absolutely. I think this is one of those cards that's going to be like the Bubble Mew or the Ancient Mew. Everyone wants it, has loads of population, very saturated right now in the market. But a card like that with that artwork, everyone knows the evolutions. Everyone's taken their evolutions. Everyone's played and they have had arguments about which Eevee's better. A strong believer in the Umbreon. I think Umbreon's the best. What about yourself?
I would have to be boring and say Umbreon as well. I think the shiny, it has like the blue rings instead of the gold rings, right? Oh, bro.
Yeah.
And Espeon as well, it goes green when it's a
Shiny, yeah. That's a close contender, but for a base Pokemon, it has to be Umbreon.
100%.
So my original choice here was actually the Radiant Collection Eevee. Left it at home.
That would have been sick, actually. That would have been
a nice pair.
sick. Yeah, for sure.
I still do think this card is a very special one. I don't really see much on the market about this. I pulled in the Plasma Storm era, giving you a bit of a hint there. So this is the Team Plasma Snorlax. I think it's Plasma Break or Plasma Phantom Forces. I don't know which one it is.
Beautiful card, man. Love that.
But the blue border with Snorlax, the whole card is a Snorlax is the way I think of it. If you look at the inside, you've got Snorlax there, then you've got the belly for the white, which pairs there, and then the blue skin on the outside. I really do miss the blue era. In the full collection video, you're going to see I have vast majority of the set. Either the last set I had opened, or I think there was one other set after this, when they introduced the full arts, back when they was originally called full arts. For my number 8, I have chosen Snorlax Plasma Storm.
For my 8, I've chosen Eevee from Twilight Masquerade. Make sure you drop your favourite card in the comments below now.
So I'm gonna get the big gun out of the way. Probably about 2 years ago, well, when we first met, we initially met at a workplace. And from there, we became best buddies going through the gym. This card here, a card that you should all know very well. We have Dark Charizard. And it's the holo as well. This card here, I'm never going to sell it. It's worth about £100 roughly right now. I know the market's fluctuating massively. If any of you are investors, you've probably noticed there's a 12% dip in the Pokemon market currently. I think for people like ourselves, that's a good thing. But obviously, when it comes to an investment, less than ideal. This card though is, I believe, Rocket Returns, the original one.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the card, and this is my number 7. 4 favourite cards. So this card here actually is my cousin's. He gave this to me, my auntie gave it to me actually, about 12 years ago. Not knowing Pokemon was going to be worth what it was, I mean, within the last, 2-3 years. This was originally in the attic of my auntie's, and she's the one who gave it to me. Obviously, I didn't know it was a big thing back then, but funnily enough, this card is actually older than both Jack and Bouj. As you can see, they're 1995. This is a 30-year-old card, ladies and gents.
So my number 7, we'll go holo for holo.
Holo for holo.
An old school holo for holo.
Oh,
not that old school, but old school enough. Gone for the holo Sceptile. Well, I think it's my second favourite starter. I love this card so much. It is actually a newer pickup, but we talked about before, crazy cards. Very, very good condition card.
Link in bio.
Link in bio. Make sure you check them out. Yeah, I had to cop this, man. It's such a beautiful card. Old holos are just so much better than the newer days ones.
You've got all the stars and spirals back when it used to be special.
You just can't beat it. I mean, there's no major backstory like Bouj's. People love Sceptile as well. He's in the new Legends EA game if you play that. But yeah, Let us know what you think in the comments. Sceptile or Charizard, which starter do you prefer? I personally prefer Charizard myself, to be honest, so. I think I've lost this one. Speaking of big hitters, I'm going to go for the newest English set out currently. It is the Phantasmal Flames Meowth. I packed this in an ETB, bought one together. He actually cracked his on the channel. I opened mine separately. Yeah, I packed this. There is a backstory behind this card. If you can see the two buildings at the back, it's actually in the original red and blue game.
Palatine, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that, where you can actually see the same building style, and it's actually the referenced IR card on the Phantasmal Flames set. So I'm very happy I packed this. It's not all about money, but I think this card's just beautiful, man. Look at that.
I think I would like to throw in an honourable mention here. So for my honourable mention, the Delta Species Dark Meowth. This was packed by myself back in the day. It is a 2006 card, so it shows you how early we got onto Pokemon. But yeah, honourable mention, thought it was worth showing you guys. We're going to use this card.
Ooh,
so for those who know, the very first video on this channel, this was part of the first unboxing. We got day one release. Thank you, Famous Collectibles. Always shout out to them. Obviously, there's a pub next door, so you guys deserve a pint.
You
as
deserve
always.
it, people.
This card here is essentially the impetus for this YouTube channel. We would not be making this video today if we had not made this card and had such a great experience recording the video. Card is Mega Lucario in the IR. This card, when we first pulled it, was like 30 quid. And then within the week, it was down to 12. On my very first ever Pokemon play, Pokemon Platinum, I had a Lucario and I got all the way through the game from about the 4th gym with this Lucario, I think. Maybe wrong, maybe out of sequence there. But this one here, it holds a lot of sentimental value. It holds history, and it's the inception of our channel, Jack and Bouj. So for number 6, in the comments, do you choose the full art Meowth or do you choose the full art Mega Lucario? There we go.
Lovely.
For this one, I have accidentally picked 11 cards. So I think I'm gonna do a double. These next 2 cards are fairly unique. One's a promo and then one's from a Chinese set. We care about the artwork. We don't actually care about the price for the most part.
Money good.
But this is the card here. So this is a promo Snorlax. I believe it's from Scarlet and Violet promos on a blister, 2 packs and 2 cards. For me, what makes the card special is it's Snorlax being Snorlax. And I don't know if you guys are aware, Snorlax is actually one of the developers of Pokemon. It was created after him because he was always sleeping in his lunch hour, I think it was, or something like that. If you look at the way the holo reacts, it just reminds me very much of the original cards that we would get back in the day, like 2010, 11, 15 era. The second part of this one here is the Chinese Snorlax. So I acquired some, it was a pack with the Lugia on the front of it. I degened it because...
You're a degen.
I'm a degen.
Yeah.
I just never seen an English card look like this. So obviously it's reverse holo, but the way it reacts is it's like a normal foil that you'd get in the 2010 era with the little stars on there and the normal type. And you can see the little guy smiling, smiling,
Smiling.
smiling. Just for number 5, I've chosen to take 2 cards, 2 Snorlaxes. How will you return?
How will I return, Bouj? What's your second favourite Pokemon?
Hard to say. It would be a close draw between Mini Drevius and Shaman.
What about Victini?
Victini is high up there. I'd say strong number 3.
Okay, because number 5, I've got a Victini full art. This is from a black and white premium collection box set. Cost me about £30. Got it at retail at Famous Collectibles. Bexhill, pint, deserve it. I love this card. It's a nice promo, and I think it's about 10-15 quid as well. I like Victini. I have a good memory about Victini as well. Playing the black and white games in the DS, I think it was a mystery gift. You had to get this or something.
Yeah,
I could be incorrect, but I'm pretty sure it was a mystery gift, and you had to connect to the Wi-Fi. I think I was like 10 or 11 when I got this in the game. So yeah, Victini's always hold a special place in my heart. I know it's one of your favourite Pokemon.
Absolutely.
But yeah, for sure, I love this card.
Going over again, number 5, we've got the Snorlax duo, and we have the Victini hero.
Which one will you go for? Leave in the comments.
You should have 4 left, right?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Number 4. This is actually probably one of my favourite cards, not because of the Pokemon, it's how I pulled it. It is the Walking Wake from Temporal Forces. It is an SIR, and I actually pulled it from just a loose booster pack from Sainsbury's. I went in there with my girlfriend, and we got like 3 or 4 packs for like £6 each. She picked 2 packs, I picked 2 packs, and I myself. I was like, this is the 3rd most expensive card in the set. It was £40 at the time. I think it's dipped a little bit now because Walking Wake isn't really a massive Pokemon. I mean, Suicune is. To be fair, I'd rather a Suicune, to be honest. I mean, look at that.
This artwork thing is genuinely top tier. When it comes to Pokemon collecting, there's certain cards that you have to just look at the artwork. Yeah. This is something that should be on a frame on the wall. And side note, have you noticed the setup difference today? We're now around Jack's.
Come on. Right, what have you got for your 4th?
This card is something I had pulled. I didn't record the video, I degened it, and I was on the way up to London in the morning and I opened the packs.
He degened the box he pulled this from, and he had the box for like a month and a bit, and he degened it when I left his flat. Why didn't you open it with me, bro?
Jack was round mine, I think, quite late on a Friday. He left. I remember saying to him, mate, I'm gonna leave as well. I'm gonna get a few more pints and just enjoy my Friday. Sometimes when you have a drink, you're more compelled for your inhibitions. And at that time, I wanted to open my Pokemon. It was a Rekieleki,
Sword and Shield,
Crown Zenith, and there was 6 packs in there. Funnily enough, every single pack had a pull. I had 5 IRs and then 1, I think it was an SIR as well. Tripled in profit at the time. I think it's severely undervalued because it's such a gorgeous card. And obviously, if you watched the anime growing up, you know how powerful this bad man is. It is the IR Deoxys Galarian Gallery. It's such a shiny card. It's hard to get this on camera. I have the 3 stamps right there for the sets. I feel like this is from a game somewhere. Severely undervalued card. I'm going to throw an image on the screen now of what it looks like when they are sun-dried. But yeah, I think it's like £8 to £9. I'd put this in a frame. So there, Bouj's number 4.
Which one would you guys pick in the comments below? It's actually quite a tough competition. I actually generally like both of the arts. Top 3, baby!
Top 3. This next card here, I think it's a strong contender for number 3. This card came from a tin, and the gloss on the top of this card is genuinely one of the nicest feeling cards I've ever seen, ever felt, sorry. This is a mythical Pokemon, black and white. This was a event Pokemon. It is such a beautiful card. You don't really see many of these around now because this was before the cards really had value. The texture on the card, it's so glossy. It's such a nice feeling card. It's sentimental, it feels amazing. Darkrai's just a madman.
Sick Pokemon.
Number 3 for Bouj.
Number 3 for me, I'm gonna go EX for level X. And you sort of started this video. It is the Palkia level X. I love Palkia. It was my first ever Diamond and Pearl game out of Dialga and Palkia. I picked this one. I absolutely love Palkia so much. I remember getting this card, Black Star promo it is. This was in a tin, and I remember going to Tesco with my mum every single week after school, and she would buy me a tin. So if you know me, he's kept his childhood cards. I haven't. I gave mine away to my little cousin, apparently. She probably has about £1 or 2 tucked away somewhere. And this was one of the cards that I deeply, deeply loved because Palkia was just one of those cards for me that I just absolutely adored. I bought this card recently from Crazy Cards, link in bio. Leave in the comments what you could think about this card.
To go over for number 3, we've got a Darkrai, we've got Palkia. Which do you think's better, guys? It's a hard decision, personally. Yeah. But I might be more in favour to Jack on this one.
Love you, thank you, bro.
Did you say love you?
I did.
Oh, love you, bro. Love you, bro.
So, number 2. This card is infamous. We actually haven't released the video where we packed this, well, I packed this. We actually met the 1066 competitions guys. Link in the bio as well to there if you want good competitions as well. I actually packed the Rolts from the base set from Scarlet and Violet.
We bought a pack each, and this was our first introduction video with them.
Yeah.
Not been released yet, as we said, but in fact, how many routes do you have?
I've got 2 routes. I've got 2 of these because I remember a week after I met this man with the 1066 competitions people, me and my girlfriend went to the shop and got a pack each, came here and I packed it again. So 2 packs back to back, I pulled the routes and they're £20 each.
The next time you're going to see this exact card is going to be the one that's in my collection because we have a trading video coming out at some point. Honestly, that's such a cool card.
It's, you know, it's the evolution line and you see the roots grow up. And then the Gardevoir is actually an SIR.
Yeah.
And you can actually pick up the whole collection line for like 80, 90 quid.
It's a crazy set to buy.
Yeah.
So anyone thinking about a base set, master set, strong contender.
Yeah, but number 2, routes from base set Scarlet and Violet.
I pulled it this year. I got this in a Brilliant Stars pack. I did record myself opening this, but the video is not to be shown the light of day.
What's your best?
So, I've never opened a Rainbow Rare before. This Pokemon, as we said earlier, is my number 2 favourite Pokemon, hence the number 2 spot. It is the Shaman V Star. As we can see, the holo on this is absolutely insane. The card itself, Shaman, I know a load of you guys are going to love this card. Second favourite Pokemon. The card looks insane, severely undervalued. I'm going to get this graded and framed, I think.
By the time this video is coming out as well, I think PSA have announced they're coming to London.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think they're like opening a store here. It's going to help with like shipping fees and stuff.
I think between the pair of us, we probably have about 100 cards that we want to grade.
Yeah.
So for Jack and Bouj, we got Shaman and we got Routes.
Routes IR.
So yeah, we're going to do an honourable mention each. I'm going to let Jack go first.
The Blaziken IR from Destined Rivals. You bought this for me in a video.
That you guys would have seen.
Yes.
Or a phrase you would have heard.
Yes.
Not seen.
Yes. This is actually the first card that I pulled. I actually pulled this Blaziken on the day release of Destined Rivals in the UK. I was in Tunbridge Wells at the time with my girlfriend and we were shopping and Destined Rivals drops and WH Smith's actually had a booster box and I picked up 4 packs and they were £4. £4 because it's a retail shop. Like, of course it's gonna be £4. You don't get that anymore. First pack I opened was the Blaziken. The other 3 packs were duds, but we won't talk about that. When I pulled this, it was about £20, but now it's worth 8. And then you pulled this for me as well, so I've got double. So you will see a trading video soon. This could be in, the other one could be in Bouj's collection.
Bouj's honourable mention.
Oh, okay. This is sick, guys. Make sure you sit down and watch this.
Famous Collectibles have never seen this set here ever that's not in their collection. John is the main person we speak to over there. He looks after us, and when he saw this here, his face dropped. Most of these cards are going to be either lightly played or mint. Not gem mint, but mint. So I think they're all going to range between at least a 6 to potentially a 9. I've debated getting the set graded. This is the 2010 Pikachu World set. So what this means is, for every language they was printing Pokemon cards at the time, you can see there's a different holo Pikachu for each one of them. And I'm just blown away by this set.
It's awesome.
It's such a nice set. And these cards are so rare, you never really see them. This is the main one. As you can see, it's the blue edition because it came from Toys R Us back in 2010. And just wow. This one here I want to get framed. I just need to figure out a way to do it that's good. Might have to do something custom for that side. Pikachu World, honourable mention, just so you guys can see nicely on here.
Lovely. I'm very jealous you got this. Very jealous.
Okay, with enough anticipation, 37 minutes on the clock, we're now going to go to our number 1 favourite card. A genuine 9. We have the 1995 base set Holo Zapdos. So
Awesome.
the reason it's my favourite card is Zapdos is one of my favourite Pokemon, and I remember getting him on a Pokemon game growing up. This card for me is part of my auntie's collection that she gave me 10 to 15 years ago. It's just the nick of the card is so nice.
Really good condition.
Really good condition, and as you can see, it's just a beautiful card. The holos, they don't really make these like this anymore, and for me, I've had this card for years, and I never can stop looking at it.
We all know my favourite Pokemon is Totodile, but that also equals me liking Feraligatr. And my number 1 favourite card, I bought a PSA 8 Delta Species Feraligatr.
That's
I
awesome.
absolutely love this card. This card means so much to me. I remember having this card when I was a youngin'. I remember abusing it. I think I had a few of these because I just love Feraligatr so much. This card just is so awesome. It's so pretty to look at, you know. Feraligatr, water type Pokemon, is Delta Species electric type. That was so cool to me back then. And it still is. And when I was older, I really wanted this card, and I just thought, sod it. I bought it for like 50 quid. And yeah, I love it so much. Got a graded card around it as well.
There was a funny story about how he got the graded card container as well.
Yeah, I ordered a graded card before this one. I bought a blue one and it got stolen. It got dropped off and someone stole it. I never got it. So I ordered this yellow one. But I think the yellow one actually looked better on it than the blue one probably would.
For the number one suggestion, we both have yellow cards, which I think is quite funny.
Yeah.
Both electric type. Amazing cards, and I think it's really hard to say which is better. I think it's all about preference here. There's nothing objectively better about both. Both of these cards, I'm jealous, he's jealous. What more can we say? Okay, so to wrap up that video, we hope you guys have enjoyed the collection. Obviously, this is a precursor to the next video we have. There's an incredulous amount more cards we have. I'm really excited for us to be able to showing you in comparison to next year, at the end of the year. I'm really excited. And who knows, maybe we can do what Lucky J did in the year.
Maybe. Lucky J, if you're watching, we love you, bro. We want to collab with you sometime in 2026 when we get a bit bigger.
Yeah.
And Randolph as well, coming with you, boy. We love you.
And Lucky J actually liked our comment on his last video.
He did.
So,
gas.
Who knows?
Gas.
Maybe in the works at some point. Okay, ladies and gents, on that note, have a nice one.
See you later, people. Bye-bye.